This is the man beyond the Panzer. Wow, the man beyond the Panzer. Wow. Whew. 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 Blast from the past. It's Malaka time, motherfuckers. That is behind the Panzer. And the cult of personality that is Empire and Rommel. Bringing to you guys another Company of Heroes 2 replay from CompanyOf2.org. We have the CB clan. Here we have Diarrhea and Guard 2707. What a horrible name on a actual community map. Which makes me happy. Because it's a new map. Oh, it's this map. Oh, I know this map. Yeah, I know this map. I did a replay on this map. Okay. The enemies, of course, is one Wehrmacht. We have, what is it, Surith? And then we have Duffman. Can't breathe. Oh, yeah. Praise Duffman. So this was kind of stupid because it's going to go away soon if he doesn't build it up. But a very nice macro to get in that building and force the Sturmpioneers away. Not sure what this guy really is planning to do. The infantry section are going to win this one. Again, they have the superior house. This heavy cover is not going to do them much. And again, their barbed wire went away. But they are buying time, though. But there is a second infantry section and a third one coming in now. Right off the map. Over here on the left. Is it this? Oh, no, I'm thinking something else. Infantry section may get in the house. But they'll just take a lot of damage. Because now there's some grenadiers there. But they do have some other infantry section up in this bitch. So again, double Brit here. No Bren yet. No Bren yet, which I am surprised. We do see a mortar coming out, which will be really nice, because he could set it down somewhere really safe, like right behind here, and bombard anything in this radius, an MG or anyone in a building, which would really help him out. So double infantry section here. Yeah, they're going to win. They're going to win, but it's going to take some time, I think. Probably could go here while this guy takes all the damage, but, you know, some Volk going to come in from the flank here, and then, of course, he's going to cap up with the remaining infantry section, which really does suck major dick. Glorious burp. So, both of them going for 3 infantry section. The other guy went for the 3rd, the 4th. This guy going straight for Royal Engineer. He's probably going to get out the armored car for a counter, and again, the mortar here is not in a safe position, but there's an MG there. And, ooh, very nice mortar shot. Almost wiping out. They did lose a Grenadier squad or something. I heard the voice. We have Volk here from the flank, and then these double infantry section here. Again, they haven't done much damage. They've killed 2 guys, but they're going to focus around. And then, yeah, they got this 4 infantry section now. Focusing on this Volk, which should DPS it down fairly quickly. And get rid of it. So back down over here, I actually want to talk about the Wehrmacht guy. So he's got the MG here, which is good. He got the mortar. The MG obviously could see all the way over here from that little building. He has 2 grenadiers, and he got... Oh, he lost the engineers. Not a grenadier squad. Get another good mortar round, almost wiping out his squad. Infantry section are capping up over here as well. Not much he can do. Too bad he didn't get the smoke grenade, but then I forget if it costs munitions to throw it. I think it does. So Royal Engineers up in here. He does see the double Grenadiers moving by. He should take a more defensive approach. Bren, nah. Maybe Royal Artillery actually would be really good here to target out some of these key buildings like this one, and then this one if you lose it. So it could be pretty good. So a trench being built here. Nothing really over here, just a... I like this map. This map looks pretty good. Got some key buildings here to artillery and burst down and a lot of cover. So I kind of like it. Also, I feel a great poop coming. I feel like I got a crap. Oh well. So another infantry section coming out. This guy, I think, lost one because he already had 4, I believe. Really pumping out those infantry sections. Looks like an armored car is coming out to counter any kind of looks, but no looks is going to come out. The only thing that's going to come out is the medical HQ here. In terms of placement, there's really nowhere to place. He probably could have placed it behind the building and actually would have made this a whole of a lot harder to take. So I think maybe there would have been a better choice right here. But then again, he could have been mortared and artillery way too easy. Probably could have brought it up here too. But overall, it's fine. He did go medical HQ. I think a looks could have been superior. But then again, if you think of 2 Brits, at least some people who are skilled, you probably are going to get an armored car from the Brit, which is going to kind of piss on the looks a little bit if you have that infantry support. Or any kind of Piats too. Nicely getting in the building, nicely getting out. Going to cap up that fuel. He's just going to walk away because fuck that shit. So double mortar. coming out from the Wehrmacht. And both grenadiers are in both buildings holding out. This guy looks like he's going to die. And looks like he's just going to live. Wow. Luckily that MG was there to suppress. MG was in that building, coming here on the flank. Looks like we do see a mortar pit here, but it is being bombarded by double mortar. That barbed wire, though. I would retreat out of that, maybe. It's going to chase you. Yeah, the double mortar just continuously going to focus. Of course, a brace is, of course, happening. Nice barbed wire there, but he still could still throw stuff there. The only problem I wanted to say something about brace was just because it's going to die anyways, because the brace, they nerfed it way, way before. So it's not really going to help here. Which kind of sucks, because he's pretty much going to get fucked. So we do see actually bolster here, that this guy did get bolster. No grenades yet. His other buddy friend over here is getting the armored car now. It does have all of his infantry section up. Again, this is going to prove useful. That's why I still think they should have been over here. That mine, though, that Duffman placed, very nice. Going to be pretty good. The reason I said place it here, because then he could have put an MG in here and really dominated, but then it probably would have forced this guy to build actually a mortar pit, and then you could just mortar pit over that, as I said. You could use any kind of arty. Comes infantry section now, going to engage in this grenadier in the house. Going to take some nice cover there. Finally getting a Bren, which I don't know how good that is going to be. I think it's going to be rather lackluster. Maybe just to get behind the lines and to flank MGs. Them sandbags, though. Them sandbags, though. Top kick. Of course, Royal Engineers just ignoring, going to push them back. And, of course, he couldn't get out. He had to get out of the front, which he was forced to lose a guy. So infantry section did push it away. The yellow guy over here, the diarrhea dude, is holding his line. Okay, he did get the armored car finally, which is now rolling in with that really nice dark camo. Nice dark camo. Infantry section, gonna heal up real quick right outside the building as the building kind of catches fire. Gonna back away because he saw the grenade. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I would just get out of this, but then he doesn't want to lose it too. Maybe the armored car could help poke. Another incendiary. He could just walk away here. No, is he just going to stay there? I don't know. Needs to heal. Yeah, just needs to heal. There's no point in staying there. So the Bren over here, flamethrower Bren. Very interesting. He was going to go here, but he knows if he went straight here, he would have suffered some extreme damage, so maybe he's going to come all the way around here. He's having difficulty. Of course, here comes the armored car from the Wehrmacht. I think a little bit late. I mean, he saw the armored car of the Brit there, so I don't know why. Yeah. Full-blown retreat here. Not sure if that was wise. I think he probably could have sat there and just focus fired the armored car and potentially killed it. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Feels bad, man. Ooh. Oh, that was good. So yeah, okay, so he probably wanted, instead of losing infantry, he wanted to see if he could bait with the AT, and that was nice. That was nice. I didn't see the AT there. GG. Armored car was still a waste. I don't know why some people do really get the armored car. Took a Panzerfaust, not much for that. We do have these Royal Engineers kind of holding out. Though, looks like, do I see a support gun? Yeah, support gun coming out. I think a Lux would have been better, or a Puma. But, yeah, the medical HQ. Still hasn't shown, no one has chosen a doctrine yet. Here are their bulletins. Duffman went for full Volk, MG veterancy, and mortar veterancy, and some increased accuracy. Both of them went for Sherman Firefly pen. Both of them went for the same thing, except one guy just took the AT pen. Very nice with that barbed wire. Armor pen coming out for extra suppression. Panzer Grenadiers going to come up here. Probably would be wise to throw a bundle grenade here. Ooh, that's very nice. I would have chucked a bundle grenade in there. That Brent flamethrower, though. Nice. Did a little bit of poke. Not sure why he didn't throw a bundle grenade here. But he would have probably microed it out of it anyways. But I think that the bundle grenade would have helped. instead of taking so much damage. Bren came in handy a little bit. Basically pushed away and killed the MG. Double mortar hiding behind the house, and the Wehrmacht guy is going to be completely pushed back here. Though the LKW is holding off, just holding his own because of the medical HQ. We do see a mech HQ coming out as well, and the Puma coming out to counter that armored car. Brandon going to come over here and probably help kill these guys in here. Well, you're right, like right there. Oh, Grenadiers, ew. So far, everything's been pretty good. No one has really made any huge mistakes or actually have been retarded, which is really nice. Really, really nice. Though finally, someone did actually get the weapon rack, which is nice. This is kind of dumb. You're going to lose some of your guys. Brand doing some poke. That insta-retreat, though. That fucking insta-retreat. Gotta cap up that fuel in the bottom corner. Probably should see a comet. Hopefully someone's going to be working on a comet soon. Actually, no one is really upgraded. Yeah, no one's upgraded. Puma getting one nice shot in. Armored car is going to back away. Surprised he was able to build that trench there. Armored car missed its shot. It's going to take one. And of course is going to pop some smoke. This thing's dead now. Nice Faust, and then the Puma knocking it out. Very nice. That sucks. Feels bad, man. That was a very nice Faust. Very, very nice Faust. Brent moving in here for support. But Puma's going to look like to try to knock it out, but the Brent's going to back away just fine. So, of course, this is the Wehrmacht guy allowing the other guy to cap up on his side. Mortar's going to retreat. So is the double mortar. Both Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers are moving in now. He did go Elephant Doctrine, most likely for the recon, and then the scopes maybe. Maybe the bombing strike too, but this game doesn't last long, so I doubt he'll get the Elephant Tank Destroyer, which I think is probably the worst doctrine. Like, the worst tank at the moment right now that he could probably get. Looks like he is getting a Stug. Makes me want to kill myself a little bit, but he is going to use it with the scope, so whatever, yo. Whatever. So Duffman doing very well and trying to keep his Volk alive and his Sturmpioneers and stuff, getting all that veterancy. Looks like you're getting another support gun. You could probably just get a Stuka, but then, yeah, you should be working on getting a Schwier, I think. A Schwier would be really good. Not mine, though.
A new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Already bombarding that building, anticipating that he was in there.
Defensive anvil tactics are ready to be used by all units.
Ooh, anvil tactics. Ooh. Churchill's for the win. Yeah, these infantry sections should retreat. No point. Same thing with this one. Actually, this one has a lot of guys. You just walk away. This other guy, he has his own AT. Oh, this AT's coming back to get reinforced. Gotta cap up that middle VP.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Nice AT. Gotta back away. I like this map because there's a lot of like little covers that's really good. Of course, Stug coming up over here. Stug going balls deep for that Bren. Gonna knock out the Bren, but is gonna suffer 2 AT shots. Unfortunately, too bad it does have a infantry section. Don't have some kind of anti-tank rifle grenade to disable it, then bring up the AT and kill it. A little bit unfortunate, but Stug did take out the Bren, so yeah, does have the scope too and the MG on it as well. Gonna put some fire on those Grenadiers. Gonna move up too with his Royal Engineers, heal them up, get that going. So right now it's just a stalemate. There's not much to comment on except that they're just exchanging back and forth, waiting to get a squad wiper, waiting for their tank or blah 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 or Stuka. I'm surprised, you know, that this guy didn't get a Stuka, because then he could just eliminate this building entirely and then really push in hard. So, but then he sacrifices getting the Schwier, or sacrifice getting a better, obviously the Schwier and then a better tank. Just extends it a little bit longer, which could be deadly. that extra waiting time. Damn, the support guns though. The AT need to be pulled back a little bit. They can see you. Yeah, the building's almost dead, unfortunately. Maybe even building a mortar pit right here would have been pretty good to constantly barrage that, or actually going artillery, or upgrading someone with the smoke to drop down and put pressure on that building. Those Royal Engineers, though, top kick. Well, that MG, I like how it's not even suppressing. It's just kind of like derping about. It's just behind the wall. That's funny. That Royal Engineer squad looks like it could die. I think he's trying to plan a... I don't know. Trying to plant what? I'm kind of lost. Does he have another Royal Engineer squad? I just want to see. Oh, he's trying to destroy cover. Okay, I think that's what he was trying to do. Which was smart, but he wasted the Royal Engineers. He's going to buy a new one. Again, but they're both pretty nice on manpower. Looking for that AT relocation. Gonna get a nice rear shot. Of course, smoke is going to help that Puma get away. Unfortunately, again, none of the... If only wish the Brits had some kind of rifle grenade. That Puma would have been dead. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man, indeed. So it looks like a new mortar pit, or is this mortar pit existed? I think it's... Yeah, here's the mortar pit before that got destroyed, so a new one was placed here. Kind of inadequate. Could probably just cover just about here, but can't... I don't think it can harm this. But then again, I see mortar holes, so maybe. Which is interesting. So Shvia being built kind of in a weird, dumb spot, kind of. I don't know. I think I would have placed it here. Or just right here, somewhere where you could hit the building or something, because it's all the way back here. Like all of them, all three in a row. It's kind of dumb. Should have some kind of aggressive placement on the Shvia so you could at least keep this building. Support gun's just going to target the... Oh, it's just... Ooh! Infantry section almost getting wiped out, but it is Vet 3 now. Gonna build some Oblasadats. Oh, is he just going for King Tiger? I don't know. Could be. Stug is finally back in action, but not any tanks to kill. So double mortar pit coming out from this guy. So artillery is coming down, which is going to be nice. He has a lot of munitions to call off them, concentrated barrage, some flares too, and a nice perimeter overwatch as well when they make a grand assault like from the OKW if he tries to push in. Which looks like he is getting some Oblasadats in here. I'm not sure how much I agree with this, but Oblasadats are good at long range, so maybe that's what he wants to counter some of the guys in the building and taking cover with those LMGs. So both of them went Royal Artillery. Yeah, both of them went Royal Artillery. Concentrated barrage with belief coming here. It's really obvious. I think both of them may do it. No. Too bad. I was going for the retreat, the red smoke. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Look at that. They just all happened to clump up together, and MG and mortar just... You didn't even see the XP. That's how fast it was. That's how instant death it was. GG on that. Very nice. Didn't retreat fast enough. Came down. I think he's going to try to grab it, but hopefully their fire will push him away. No, he's going to be too far away, I think. Yeah, he won't be able to get rid of the mortar. Too much health. Unfortunate, but he did get rid of... Cost him 2 squads and now more manpower, so it was worth it. Damn, that was brutal. So, of course, a lot of manpower stacking here. I mean, if you could get a free engineer and OP for fuel or something, he actually OP'd this for munitions, but he already has all the infantry he needs and AT, so he doesn't really need anything else. I don't know about purchasing a Sexton. I think it would be wise to get a Sherman Firefly or a Churchill, one of the two, at this point. Although double mortars are being nice for support, though. This guy does need some more infantry. Looks like he lost a Volk squad. He needs to just get rid of this building. This building is just hindering him. Surprised with 2 support guns he has yet to actually use it to really just destroy the building outright. And I'm surprised he hasn't gotten an MG2 to put in here. Though again, this mortar probably reaches this. But yeah, it reaches right about there. Looks like early warning flares coming in. I just want to see. What is this? Yeah, revealing the area. Yeah, so this is what they see. Flares coming in, see the Stug, see the support gun, see this. Flare over here, the Puma, the Spear too. Very useful. Very useful indeed. Again, Sturmpine is here. I'm going to be completely under fire. Should just get out and retreat. No point in holding off and wasting more manpower that he pretty much needs. Surprised with all that munitions, he hasn't bothered using more reconnaissance flight. He has 3 Grenadiers and 1 Panzer Grenadier. Actually, has a Panzer IV now. That ugly ass skin. Skin looks okay on the Stug, but everything else just looks horrible. Not sure what you plan to do with the Stug. Can't really kill infantry. That failed though. Gonna go up and cap the middle here. The Volk squad. Got nothing the Puma can do. Yeah, this guy should have gotten a Stuka, I feel like. I feel like he shouldn't have gone medical. He should have gone mech or something. Because he really needed to destroy these buildings. Because the buildings are really fucking him over. Concentrating bombardment over here probably would be good. AT again going to push him back, but AT is going to be outflanked here by the Panzer IV, which is going to knock out that AT gun. And we do see here the Churchill coming in. Glorious Churchill. Poor AT. Surprised he hasn't called the concentrated artillery here.
6-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
I did like no damage. Lol. Would you please back up the correct way? Over here, Puma, again, infantry section just going to completely annihilate his stuff. Just vetted infantry section. He needs more than 3 Volk, and his Obersoldaten died unless he didn't purchase them at all. Which just kind of shows it's just retarded. But he is saving up his 80 fuel away from his King Tiger. And over here, he's trying to cap up that fuel to hurry that process up. Again, they're both not in control of any fuel whatsoever, which is really hurting. Concentrated barrage coming down. Somewhere. Oh, right here. And some more artillery coming down over here, trying to put pressure on those buildings. A little bit of a waste, I think, but it's okay. Just because I don't think he's really... Oh, they're going to call down more artillery on it. Okay. He still has this... Oh, yeah, it's not perimeter, but he's using all the concentrated barrage on this. Could potentially kill it, actually. I just want to watch it. Is it going to die? Ooh, that Puma. I think he's too busy with this over here. Yep, there goes the Schwier. Too bad Puma doesn't die to a random shot that hits here. Ah, sad. Super sad. Something happened here. Wasn't paying attention to what. I used a Stuka shot, but I don't know. I think it may have killed some infantry. That's about it. But the Schwier is dead, which is good. I stole an MG42 from before. And he won't be able to call off a Panzer IV either. He pretty much has to rely now on the Tiger, the King Tiger, to come out. Ooh. And again, they're gonna continue to use the concentrated barrage to bombard after using that that early warning to get the stuff. He's just going to keep bombarding until it's probably dead. Ooh, Sherman Firefly, nice. With some tulips too, could probably kill that Stug. Oh, dude. Ooh, that shot was so fucking good. GG. I'd be mad. I'd rage quit. I'd rage quit after seeing that. That'd be so bullshit. Fuck that tank. But yeah, it's pretty much GG. I mean, I believe the Brits played fair. I believe both sides played fairly well, but I feel like this OKW guy, I feel like first he went one hell of a shitty doctrine. Well, we'll just say that. But I believe he did waste a lot of his infantry, and also I think he did go medical HQ, which did hurt. I think he probably should have gone Meg HQ first and gotten a Stuka, and then a Puma if he truly wanted to. I think the Stuka would have been good to eliminate this building and stuff, and given him not an edge, but a little, at least a better chance of, instead of having to sit there out in the open and fire at this building and then wasting 2 support guns that kind of did shit. I mean, yeah, 16 kills, but still, this building still fucking stands. This building is finally destroyed, but you get what I mean? And I think that would have helped. But that concentrated barrage, though, is really hurting him and his medical HQ placement. Even if he placed it here, I think it would have been even more fucked. But also the fact that these two guys really kept their infantry alive and have them vet up and gotten the Brents for them pretty early was just really good. And getting all that infantry section, the key thing is they got all the infantry section early. Like just 4 of them. I got them all vetted up. For the Wehrmacht guy, I believe he went too much support. So first of all, he went the shittiest doctrine in the world. I don't like this doctrine. I think it's trash. Though the scope and this do go together. But I think he went 2 Panzer IVs. Here's kind of like, he's not going to do much against the Churchill. But he finally got some infantry, but I think it was a little bit too late. That mortar and MG kill pretty much fucked him up really good there. Though I do think he definitely gave a good run for this other guy's money here. But, yeah. I think more preservation of infantry, along with not getting that Stug at the beginning, because killing that Bren really wasn't worth it, and wasting all that shit, yeah. And I think he should have worked on, instead of getting 2 mortars and 1 MG, probably should have gone mortar half-track, which would have been way better, and just gone full. That fucking AT shot, holy shit. Fuck that crap. Should have gone the mortar half-track. Would have been really good. Then could have focused on Grenadiers early, gotten them vetted up, got them with LMGs or G43s. G43s would have actually been half bad, and kind of worked like that. And then gotten 2 mortar half tracks. Wouldn't have to worry about them dying. Everything would have been okay.
Wireless intercept. They still have 300 points remaining.
Panzer IV here isn't going to work. I think he made tulipped here, but there goes the surrender because they pretty much lost at this point. There's no point in finding this out. They lose half the map. The King Tiger just came out, but the problem is that there's barely any infantry support, and it probably would be gang raped by, you know, other stuff, so there's really no point. But anyways, that was a good game. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.